Great, so welcome everyone and everyone who's just joined the session. As I said, we're going to be running a few different meditations this morning, so a chance for you to relax, chill out, and just enjoy a bit of calm before you enter into the busyness of your day as well. So thank you for joining me. So I always like to set an intention, and the one this morning that came to mind for me is enjoy today. So whether it be in this session that we're focusing on meditation and mindfulness, or as you go into your working day or your day at home, you might be going out and about and visiting people today, just enjoy and be present in whatever it is that you're doing. And so just really encourage you to enjoy, notice what's going on, notice all of the things that are going on around you, and try and be fully present. I think there's so many distractions nowadays that we sometimes get so caught up in, oh, I need to respond to that message or that email, or what's on the TV that I'm watching. Actually, how can you be present with the people that you're around? And sometimes a big thing for me is actually throwing away technology for a little while and just being really present and focused in wherever you are. So great to see a few more people joining as well. So for me, meditation is a huge part of my kind of self-care and how I make sure that I'm feeling in a good, grounded, centered place. It really helps me to become aware of my thoughts, my feelings, if there's any tension in my body. There's so many different elements to meditation. Something as well that's really I've really kind of fostered through the practice of meditation as well as gratitude. So being grateful for what I've got and focusing on good rather than always focusing on the negative things or fears and doubts that I have as well. So there's so many different elements that it can help and support with as well. And we talk a little bit about some of these themes as we go through the meditation sessions too. But a big thing for me when you are meditating is to just be aware if there's anything that feels uncomfortable that you want to explore a little bit more. What support do you need to do that? Do you need to speak with someone? Do you need to actually give yourself a bit more space to explore it? I often like to write down thoughts. I like to journal at the end of my day and answer a few different questions. So some of these things can help also build on the practice of meditation, and bring it into your overall self-care practice, because we can only pour from what's in our cup. So if we're always giving and supporting other people but very rarely giving to ourselves, then there's only so much that we can give out, and there's only again so much time before we go to that period of burnout if we're always supporting everybody else. And I think sometimes that can be challenging with all the different things that we've got going on in our life, but would really encourage you to think about how can you take 15 minutes each and every day that is just for you, is about your self-care. It's something that you want to do. It's the thing that you've been saying, oh, I really want to do that, but you've never quite got started. Start with 15 minutes a day and build it up, because the more that we repetitively do something, the more it becomes a habit as well. And often if you do anything around your self-care at the same time every day, it's easier for it then to be an ingrained habit, rather than thinking, oh, I need to do that 15 minutes, and it becomes actually more of a chore. You want it to be something that essentially enhances your life as well. So we're going to go straight into the meditations now, with the scene set for this session today. And the first one that I'm going to talk you through is this kind of guided mental imagery control meditation. So we've done a similar one before for somebody, or for those of you who have been on the sessions as we've been going through over the last few months, but it can be a really good way of just becoming aware of essentially your thoughts and how you can let them go, and how we can actually take a bit more control of what we're thinking, and how we approach our thoughts as well, our thoughts and also our feelings too. So I'm going to switch off my camera, and again, as I normally say, assume whatever posture feels comfortable for you as we go through the meditations, whether it be lying down, whether it be seated in an upright spine, whether it be sitting cross-legged. Completely up to you, and just enjoy the meditation. At the end of it, I'll guide you back out, and then we'll move on to some of the other meditations as well. So enjoy, everyone. So take a slow, deep inhale and then completely exhale your breath. Gently close down your eyes. And as you begin to bring awareness to your breath, start to notice what thoughts are going through your mind. What are you thinking about? Do not get caught up in your thoughts, but just begin to notice them as they travel across your mind. Let them go as they pass and watch them come and go. Continue to breathe deeply. Notice your thoughts. I will begin to describe different settings. Allow your mind to jump immediately to those settings. Let your mind be free to travel and do not become attached to any one setting or image. You're a traveller jumping from place to place in your mind. Now let's begin. A river, a deep blue ocean, a beach with white sand, a seagull flying over the sand, pelicans chasing the current over the waves crashing on the beach, the white sand, the desert, a cactus in the desert, blue sky, blue cloudless sky, birds singing, a walled garden, green grass, storm clouds, a cool breeze, the crack of thunder, the dark sky illuminated by lightning, a long dirt road stretching towards the horizon, a grove of olive trees, a farmer, a woman pulling water from a well, children playing in the distance, a tall tree stretching right up to the sky, blue sky, warm sun, mountains in the distance topped with snow, a farmhouse, a stable, sunset, a flock of blackbirds in the sky, the hoot of an owl, the sound of crickets, a glass of cold lemonade, a warm chair next to the fireplace, an old woman sipping tea, a robin with a worm in its beak, a hammock, a church with tall spires, white puffy clouds, a white dove, a burning candle, a flickering flame, a burning candle. Now take a slow, deep inhale. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And notice again the thoughts that are going through your mind. As the thoughts come, allow them also to go as well. And notice what you're thinking about and the ability to be able to see our thoughts and let them come and go. Continue here for a few breaths. Taking a slow, deep inhale, pausing, and then completely exhaling through your mouth. Another slow, deep inhale, pause, and exhale everything out through your mouth. When it feels comfortable for you to do so, begin to gently open your eyes and bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Reaching your arms out to the side and then gently above your head for a deep morning stretch. You may want to also point your toes and just bring in some gentle movement into your shoulders. You may want to do a few shoulder rotations, rotating your wrists and gently clenching and then unclenching your hands. That meditation, it's a really simple one in terms of me kind of guiding you through different images. And where I found it really powerful for myself when I was doing it was being able to just notice how we can change and focus our thoughts on different things at quite a speed. So you will notice as we were going through that meditation that I was going quite quickly, and it felt like you were going on a bit of a journey. Sometimes it can feel like a bit of a kind of cinema reel going on in your head as well, of the different things that we can visualise. And I think it's a tool that sometimes people don't access as much as they could in terms of visualising actually what you want and how you want to feel, as well as just always visualising what is an end goal, which is great. And for us to have really ambitious goals, I think really helps us to be stretched and motivate us as well. But also it can be used in very simple terms in terms of our day-to-day thoughts. And if we're feeling we're getting really stuck on something, actually, how can we change our lens of focus? And for me, questions are really helpful in doing this. So asking myself the question, what do I want to focus on today? Or what do I want to focus on for this meeting? Or how do I want to show up as well? Or what might a positive next step be? Can really impact how you think, which impacts how we feel, and then ultimately impacts what we do as well and how we show up. So it can be really helpful to just use certain questions to essentially shift us along that journey of our thoughts, because sometimes we get really stuck in one of these images, one of these thoughts, which can often be something that isn't always serving us as well. So thinking about how you move on in terms of your thoughts as well. If you've got any comments, questions in the chat box about that specific meditation, would be really interested to hear them. So I will give you a moment or or two to just type anything in the chat box that you think is relevant, if you want to do so. And if you are completely away from your computer at the moment, that's absolutely fine. Please do not feel that you need to jump up to do that, but I know certain people like to just have a little chat in between we go to the next meditation as well. Too. And again, this is an exercise that you can do in your daily life. And for me, it's all about how do you incorporate some of these techniques into your kind of day-to-day as well, rather than it just being when you are meditating for this half hour in this session as well. Too. So just having a look at some of the comments here. Yes, I feel like you're actually outside at times. I think that sometimes we don't realise how powerful our mind is and how we're able to visualise certain things as well. Another meditation that I've done before with some of you is the finding a relaxation place or a relaxing place that brings about a sense of calm if we're feeling a bit worried about things. So things like that, and having that place that you go to can be brilliant as well too. Yeah, I think sometimes we get so focused on what we should be doing and we don't always kind of join sessions like this. And I think even just taking half an hour can be really, really powerful as well. Seeing all these comments is brilliant. Yeah, I think that's a really interesting point, Amanda, is how do we use all our senses in this? Because when I always think of a beach, for example, I'm hearing the crashing waves too. So I think that's a brilliant point in how we can bring all our sensory functions into the meditation as well. Yeah, and I think sometimes the meditation around visualization can sometimes feel like a bit of escapism, so it can take us to somewhere else, and I think at times there's a real place for that as well. So thank you everyone for your comments. They're really interesting to hear them, and sometimes it can be really helpful for each other as well to hear what other people are experiencing, because we do all experience these meditations in a different way as well. So we're going to go on to our next meditation and this one is an energizer, which often sometimes people think is a little bit unusual for meditation, because it's often about calming and slowing down. And this is a morning energizer. So I thought we would end the session with this so that you're moving into your day with some energy. So again, I'm going to close down my camera and enjoy this and participate in as much or as little as you want to. I can't see you, so it's completely up to you for how you get involved in this one. Okay. So this meditation can really help you to become more energetic, more wide awake for your day ahead. So begin by taking some deep, energizing breaths. So imagine as you inhale deeply that you're bringing in all that really clear, deep energy from the external space around you. So really bringing in that energetic force to your body. Inhale deeply and exhale really slowly. And stay here for a few breaths, breathing in and out. Breathing in again, breathing in all that energy, and then exhaling. Keep breathing deeply, slowly, and calmly. With each breath you take in the air your body needs and become filled with energy. You can exhale any tension or fatigue that you may be feeling. For the next few moments, focus only on your breathing and concentrate on breathing in energy and any positive feelings into your body, and breathing out any negative feelings. Imagine them floating away. As we continue this guided energy meditation here, Become more energized with each breath that you take, really feeling yourself waking up and becoming really wide awake and energetic this morning. Now we're going to do something a little bit different, so get ready to, when you feel comfortable to do so, to stand up and get moving, becoming alert and awake within your body, taking any gentle movements, and allow the energy in your body to begin to grow. Really encourage that energy. Get more and more energetic and alive this morning. Squeeze your hands into fists and clench your fists really tightly. Feel the muscles in your hands and arms being really strong. Tightly squeeze and now release the fists, allowing your hands to become loose and relaxed. Allow your hands and arms to become warm and awake. And again, close your hands into fists and now open them. Do this a few more times, wakening up the muscles of your arms and your hands. As you continue this guided energy starter, allow yourself to really experience feelings of excitement and anticipation for the day ahead, thinking back to our intention of enjoying today. Allow that energy to flow through your body, completely wakening up and feeling filled with energy. This time, rub your hands together. Feel the friction generating through your hands, rubbing together, like electricity crackling and increasing that energy. Continue to rub your hands together. It could be a good way throughout your day of just generating a different force of energy in your mind and in your body. It can help to leave you feeling really awake. Now move your feet up and down at the ankles, flexing the muscles on the front of your legs as you move your toes up towards your shins. Hold and then point your toes, flexing the muscles on the back of your legs. Hold and now move your feet up again, up and down. Now move your feet quickly up and down, waking up your leg muscles, moving them up and down. Now hold your feet still and feel perhaps tingles or warmth in your feet. Should feel like an energized sensation in the muscles of your legs. Place your hands on your knees and just gently rub your hands up your legs towards your hips and then back down towards your knees. Begin to move your hands a bit more briskly along the muscles of your thighs, generating some warmth and energy. Feel the energy in the muscles of your legs. As we continue, begin to become more awake, more alert, and feel that energy moving around your body. Feel that feeling of getting ready to go, getting ready to start. Feel your body getting ready to move, and continuing the guided energy starter, eager to get going, continuing with the energy that's moving around our body. Now, if you're not already doing so, get into a standing position with your feet shoulder width apart and your hands by your sides. Breathe in as you reach your right arm up and stretch your right hand high into the air as you possibly can. Breathe out as you lower your right arm back down to your side. Now breathe in as you raise your left arm and reach it as high up as you can. And as you exhale, lower your left arm to your side. Now alternate with your arms. So breathing in as you raise your right arm and out as you lower your right arm. Breathe in as you raise your left arm and out as you lower your left arm. And repeat that for 2 to 3 breaths. Now relax your arms by your sides and stand with your eyes closed for a moment. Become aware of how your body feels. Turn your attention inward, observing the state of your body. Feel your breathing as each breath moves in and out of your body. Feel the gentle movements your body makes as the air moves with each breath. Notice that you can feel calm and relaxed, but energized at the same time. You can encourage the energy within you to increase, becoming more and more energetic, more awake, more alert, and ready to go. Concentrate on a feeling deep inside the core of your body, that feeling of energy, of power, of motivation and excitement. Focus intently on this feeling. You may notice it at the centre of your body, near your stomach. Encourage this feeling to grow, to get bigger and bigger. See that the energy within us can grow without any effort at all. The energy so easily and naturally grows until you feel filled up and buzzing with energy. So eager to move, movement would feel effortless. Your body also may feel light, powerful and free, completely filled up with energy from head to toe, ready to think, ready to act, ready to do everything that you want and need to do to fly through the day ahead. Concentrate on this feeling and allow it to grow until it's so powerful that you feel like it's unstoppable. It's a wonderful feeling to be so energized and comfortable. Just really notice how this feeling feels within your body. Bring some lasting pieces of movement into your body with your hands above your head, wriggling your toes. You may want to do some shoulder shrugs. You may want to do some circles with your arms. Bring some movement into your face. And if your eyes are still closed, just gently opening your eyes and noticing how your body feels. Hope you enjoyed that energizer this morning and take some of that feeling into your day with you. It's a really good one that you can do at any point throughout the day to just bring movement into your body. So often we're quite sedentary and we're sitting down. Actually being able to get up, move your body, become aware of your breath can be a brilliant way to bring energy, especially if in the afternoon if we're feeling a little bit tired too. So I think doing that one sometimes can be a really positive one to bring some energy into our body. So thank you everyone for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the session today, and I will see you back here next Tuesday if you're able to join us. If you're not, then all the meditations are recorded and can be found on my YouTube channel, which is just under my name, Karen Bonner. So feel free to, if you need a few more meditations as you go through the week, you can listen to some of the recordings that are on there as well. Thanks everyone, really appreciate it, and great, Marianne, to have you along for the first time. Really glad you enjoyed it. Please do join us again. Thanks Amanda, I was actually listening to one of your sessions the other day, and when I was doing a workshop, your yoga nidra, and it was amazing. So thank you for that as well. Brilliant. Thanks Mum for joining in and coming along. Great to have you here as always. Take care everyone and speak soon.